The question is A part, that is, even if a loud explosion were to take place at any place on the moon, it would not be heard at a nearby place. Give reason. And the second part, explain in brief the dependence of the speed of a sound on the nature of material medium and temperature. C part, identify two factors on which the loudness of sound depends. So now we are going to answer the first question. What is the first question? That if a loud explosion would take place at any place on the moon, it would not be heard. What is the reason that why the sound of explosion could not be heard at the place of moon anywhere? Because the moon has no atmosphere, so there are no particles to carry the sound waves. We know that sound waves are mechanical waves, and mechanical waves need a material medium for its propagation. And as the moon has no atmosphere, that means there is no any kind of material medium for its propagation. So the sound waves cannot be travel on the moon. Sound requires a medium to travel which is absent on the moon. So this is the reason. Next is explain in brief the dependence of sound on the nature of material, medium and temperature. So how the speed depends on nature of the medium? It is faster in solids because solids are more elastic and slower in gases. So the speed of sound is fastest in solids basically. Next factor is temperature. As the temperature rises, the speed of sound also rises. So faster in gases at higher temperatures and less effect on solids and liquids. Next is what are the two factors on which loudness of sound depends? The first is amplitude, because as greater the amplitude is, the much the loudness is, because loudness is determined by the factor amplitude. So greater amplitude means louder sound. And the distance, loudness decreases with increasing the distance from the source. As the source which producing the sound and the distance of that source is increased, so obviously the loudness decreases. So as the distance increases, the loudness decreases. For what kind of distance? Distance from the source.